Ciao, benvenuti. How is everybody today? I'm live. It's Cristina Lamberti, dining with the Diva, live today in Phillipsburg in the Casa Lamberti, la cucina italiana di mia mamma. This is the kitchen of my mom, and she's here. She'll be fielding questions and calls if I cannot see it in the scroll, because it's the first time doing it live, love. So let me know if you're there. Welcome. Come on in. Any questions you have, comments, ideas, throw it at me. This is the first time I'll be cooking live here, guys. So this is a whole brand new thing. I'm on spring break this week, so I thought it'd be a great opportunity to share some recipes with you that we've done. I see Jakob. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Jakob is in Denmark. He is a friend of ours. Lars is actually in New York City teaching today in Brooklyn. So Jakob is a great classical guitarist and a friend of ours. He makes fantastic gin and tonics. Yes, he's an artist of gin and tonics, right? Yes, yes. So welcome, Jakob. I actually made for you in our apartment when you were staying with us in New York a gnocchi with a beautiful brown butter and sage. So I hope it's connection available. Hope it's working, loves. But today, let's get started. I wanted to do a great recipe actually that Lars came up with many years ago. Hi Anna, ciao bella, you're in Italia. I hope everything's okay there, sweetheart. I'm sending you much love and thinking of our beautiful Italy in the crisis that's happening there now. So stay safe and hope you're well. Deborah, ciao Deborah, I can see you here, it's perfect, it's great. I wanted to do a recipe with celery. We know celery, it's very much used. Hi Kelly, hi Bettina from Denmark. Our Danish friends are here. Kelly, my dear chef friend, is here joining us. So I wanted to do this great recipe with celery. We know celery because we eat it perhaps raw, we juice it, it's a big thing now. We eat it with chicken wings dipped in blue cheese. Well, I had this great idea, actually Lars did. He came up with this recipe years ago as a way to get some vegetables into his nephews, and he cooked it, and it's just fantastic. So I have celery and a bowl back here. You can use blue cheese, Gorgonzola cheese, Dolce Gorgonzola. Hi Leslie. That's what we're going to use in it. Also some heavy cream, a little lemon zest. It's a very simple recipe. You can make it with things that are in your pantry. Today I'm going to use a mezzi rigatoni. It's a half rigatoni. See that? It's Rumo. Fantastic, fantastic brand of dried pasta from Italy in the Campania region, which is, for instance, it's from northeast of Napoli. So this is a great product, fantastic. Hi Tom, how is everybody? Guys, if you have any questions, I can see them, so ask whatever you'd love. Any ideas for upcoming recipes. I want to show you my homemade pasta. Lars and I make fantastic lasagna bolognese that we do from hand. As you can see, my pasta roller, you see, there it is. I don't do it by hand like the pasta grannies. I have done it before, it's just you need a lot of practice. So I use the machine. Hopefully you guys can see with the comments here. Let me see, I'm just making sure it's all good. So if you have a problem seeing the screen, let me know. Mama, could you check? So my mom's online, so she's gonna see some of it. You just have to go to your feed and feed it again, Mom. Just refresh it. I'm teaching my mom Facebook. She hates Facebook, she doesn't like it, she doesn't like anything, she doesn't like the phone, but that's all right. So if you guys can see me, if the questions aren't in the way, just let me know.
I found you.
Okay, va bene. So my mom's watching.
Yay.
So right now I'm going to start my pasta water. I have two fabulous induction burners here that are really, really great that I have for the pasta and for the pan. Hi Annie Lynn, my aunt from Atlanta is watching. The pan that I'm going to saute my celery in. Video seems good here. Okay, thank you, Cal. Cal's the master chef, so he knows. So here is my pasta, and the water's just coming to a boil. So I've had it on for a while. I don't know if you can see it here, loves. I'll try. I only have one camera. I don't have, you know, a myriad of camera guys around me like Nigella Lawson. Wouldn't that be great? So I'm and see how it goes, and we're just going for it today. So I have celery here, organic celery. I like to use organic vegetables whenever I can. Aldi, one of my favorite stores, has organic celery, very inexpensive. And Mama, could you turn the sound down a little? Because then we're getting a.
I did.
Thanks, Mama. Because then you're hearing me. Yeah.
Is that better?
Yes. Grazie mille.
There you go.
So you can mute it, Mama. It's hilarious, right, guys? So cut off the celery. I like to save the ends of the celery for stock. When I make chicken stock, veggie stock, keep all this. It's fantastic. So my mom's over there laughing. Good times. Any questions? You're watching. All my pals are watching me. Thank you, loves. So I'm making this great celery pasta. I have my large burner over here on about medium heat, I would say. These are all sort of new things for me here, but the induction burners are great. Guys, I just blew, I knew it. I blew a fuse. Blew a fuse.
Mama's going down.
It's all good. Mama's going downstairs. I had a feeling this might happen because
you do have a stove.
It goes into shock when I may put the Basta water on one of the burners behind me. So bear with me, loves. This is live Facebook. So it's all good. Mom's going to go flip the switch down there and hopefully it'll be okay. I had a feeling this might happen because the induction burners are very strong and they tend to go boom. So I'm going to put my big Le Creuset of boiling water actually on a real burner. And bear with me. Live TV, love. Live TV. Okay, there it is. It's on again. But I'm just going to put... Okay, we're good. I'm back. So we're going to do the boiling water on the actual stove back here. So it's all good. And then I will show you now the celery sauteed. And the water will be boiling. It's better if it's behind me so I don't have both of the burners going. Very easy chop. Put your fingers under. I'm not my friend, the Master Kelly from the CIA, who's the brilliant chopper, or Lars, who can make anything look incredible. I tend to go a little more rustico with my chopping. Just don't want to cut my fingers off. But with celery, it doesn't have to be really, it can be fine, a little bit chunky. I like the texture of it. Grazie, Mamma.
Prego.
So if you have any questions, loves, let me know. I can see you on this feed. And so we just improvise now. I'm not going to put any onions or leek or shallot or garlic in this. I tend to not like a lot of garlic in my cooking. Somewhat, but not a huge amount. But I find in this, if I want that really pure, clean taste of the celery, just use the celery sauteed. So now I'm going to turn this back on. I only have one of them going, so it should be fine. There we go. So I saute the celery in a little bit, if you can see it, sweethearts. I'm trying to move it over here, sweethearts, in the big pan. I tend to saute it in some butter and a little bit of olive oil mixed. I like that because the butter gives flavor, the olive oil, so it doesn't burn. So I have this on a medium-high heat. This is another burner of mine. A little bit of good olive oil, Spanish olive oil, Italian, of course, olive oil. I do love my pure Irish grass-fed butter. Also get that at Aldi. Fantastic. A little dab will do ya. Sorry, you see, little dab. Any questions, loves? I'm just watching me dig myself a hole, right? No, it's all good. So there we go. Butter is in. You can see it. Little piece. Gosh, how do these Food Network stars do it, right? Because they have about a team of 100. So make sure I did wash my hands before we started. Washed in Purell, as we all know. What's going down? I've never washed my hands actually so much in my whole life. I always did, but look, red raw hands. So there it is. So I'm sauteing the butter and the olive oil, and then I'm going to add my celery. I may add just a little bit more celery, and then we're going to saute that down. It's a very, very simple recipe. Any questions, loves? Roberta, Vince, hi everybody. I'm going to saute, you can hear that, a little bit of sizzle. I also like to use the ends here, the leaves. A nice taste in the leaves of the celery. So I like to also use that. And they're beautiful on top as well as a garnish. If you don't have parsley, it's beautiful to use. So I'll put in a little bit of that. And we'll saute. Any questions, loves? Comments? I thought I would do a few of these cooking videos this week. It might be fun to do some Italian food. I wanted to do a pasta carbonara. I wanted to do perhaps a bolognese or a lasagna. So as you see, the saute the celery on medium heat until it really cooks down. It's not going to really completely caramelize, but I like to get some of that raw taste out of it. I love celery. I'm one of these people that just loves it. I can eat it all day long just like this with a little bit of cheese or peanut butter by itself. I love to juice it. So I love this recipe. It's a very clean tasting pasta. I have the water boiling. We're almost there. And then I'm going to put my mezzo rigatoni in. So I'm just going to... Hey, Richard. Hi, Rick, sweetheart in LA. Gosh, all my pals are with me. That's fabulous. Richard is Rick's a fabulous director. He actually was my director master class when I did it up in Boston at Merrimack College. The recipe is so good. Did I make it for you, Rick? Maybe I did. Or maybe you made it. I think yourself, you actually made it. So we're just sauteing a little bit of celery. You see what's going on here, loves. I could move it a little bit over for you guys. What's great about the induction burners is that they're very cool to the touch. And they're very fantastic. They get very, very high heat quickly. And I just love them. And it's great to be able to film because as you see, it's usually your stoves are behind you. So filming is very difficult if it's just almost impossible. That's why these induction burners are great. And I have my camera, my iPhone on a tripod that I got today. So I'm just trying this out. I cooked it for you, sweetheart. Things are falling, you know it is. The knife. Guess I'll have to watch. Good thing I have a collection of knives in my knife roll, so we have a lot. There it is. I have quite a few. The other ingredient is heavy whipping cream. I'll use heavy whipping cream or, what's fantastic, half and half. They'll both work. This will be a little bit lighter. You can thicken it, but I'm just going to go for it and use about a half a cup of heavy cream. I'm not a measurer. I don't tend to measure. I tend to do everything by eye and that sort of thing. That's just kind of how it goes. So heavy cream, some lemon. I use lemon zest on the top. And walnuts are great on top of this. But today I have these gorgeous pecans that my aunt sent me from Georgia. They're fantastic, plump, beautiful pecans. So I thought I would use those on top. Beautiful as well. You could put a toasted breadcrumb on top. Pecans, pine nuts, walnuts, whatever nut you love, I think would work. And also the Gorgonzola or the blue cheese we have right here. Now I learned a great trick of how to break this up. I'll just remove the celery now, loves. Of how to break the cheese from another chef that I watch online is to do it with a fork, because if you crumble it with your fingers, as he said, you get what? BCH, blue cheese hands, and they're very sticky. So it's a good way to do it with a fork. Crumble this up, and you'll have some beautiful cheese to put into your sauce. It's a very simple sauce, very, very easy. Hello, love. Hello, Lauren. Hi, Hannah. Hannah, you're in the UK. Everybody's from all over the world. That's why I love this. You can all join me no matter what time it is. And I figured, with what's going on in the world right now, we're all sort of housebound a bit or tending just to sort of stay in. So why not cook? Why not experiment? You can make this with what's in your pantry. You don't need a lot of crazy ingredients. Blue cheese works. I mean, I think any type of cheese. Cheese would probably work as well. So here it's a lot of blue. It's a lot of Gorgonzola, right guys? It's a lot, I know. It's gonna be strong. I didn't salt my pasta water yet, another reason. I'll salt it a little bit, but I know the Italians tend to love a lot of salt in their pasta water, almost briny like the sea. But if we put that much salt in, and I use some pasta water as well with this cheese, it'll be much too intense. So I will tend to go light on the salt for this dish. Hi, sweethearts. So any questions, loves? Any ideas? Hi, Joe from SF. Jojo's watching. That's my sister's fabulous partner and boyfriend, Joey. And we're just breaking up the Gorgonzola here. Let me know if you want to see any other recipes this coming week. Any ideas you have, something you're dying to learn how to make. I'm going to turn this down to low just because I don't want it to burn, and as I talk it gets more, but it's actually getting caramelized, as you can see here, love. So it's a lovely color. So what I'm going to do now is pour in some of the heavy whipping cream. Hi, sweethearts. I'll have 16 ounces here. I'll pour in half. Maybe that was more than half. It's more like 3/4. All good. So that's some heavy whipping cream. And now we're just going to, the way to do a cream sauce is just to really just thicken the sauce over the heat and let it cook down. I'm not a big heavy cream user, but in this it really, really works. I tend to like sauces that are more made with the pasta water. Like if I make a cacio pepe, that's a very famous sauce that's just made with the cacio pecorino cheese from the Rome area, from Rome, and black pepper and spaghetti and the pasta water. It's 4 ingredients. It's Allie and Joe. I can't watch on my phone. Okay, sweetheart. Hello, loves. So I tend to use a lot of pasta water, olive oil. I don't like to thicken a lot with heavy cream, but this dish I find works with the heavy cream. I think you could do it with the pasta water. I love to use the starchy pasta water. It really does thicken a sauce. I know there's great videos that show you how to do fettuccine alfredo just with the pasta water and the cheese. And it's just a matter of thickening it. So now you see we're thickening the cream, and that's what we're gonna do. Looks good. Thanks, Allie. My sister, Allie, is a chef out in San Francisco. And my dream is that we just, do cooking shows together. It'd be hilarious. Plus, she's a singer. We could sing and cook. It'd be a hootenanny. So I'm just thickening this up. I have about on medium heat and thickening up the cream. It'll take a little while. It takes a little while to thicken it up. And then we're going to add the blue cheese. Okay, the water is boiling. So what I do, I have a little salt here. I like to use kosher salt. This is the brand Diamond Crystal. I'm using this brand, big one of kosher salt. I keep it in a little glass jar on the center island because then I can just dip my hands into it. So I'm going to put a little bit into the pasta water now that it's boiling behind me. What? My mom gets nervous. She's nervous for me, Mama Rose, you know how it is, guys. So I'm thickening. You see the sauce is thickening. My mom's laughing. She thinks I'm a comedian. That's hilarious. Sauce is thickening, loves. Fantastic. And then we will add the mezzi rigatoni to the water. This is a great, great pasta shape. See, it's about half the size of a real rigatoni. It has the little crevices here, so it holds the sauce. Good for a cream sauce. This is fantastic. Ciao, Michael. How are you, sweetheart? Michael Paul's watching. Hi, loves. We spent a good amount of time in Italy together eating fabulous Italian food in Ischia. Fantastic pizza restaurants, the best. But this rumo is fantastic pasta. Great pasta. This one, and here's another brand I adore from Napoli. It's called Garofalo. Great spaghetti. I may do a carbonara with this or a cacio pepe with this week. Is mom over talking you? It's my sister's boyfriend. No. And is she overcooking? No. My mom's a great baker. She doesn't love to cook, but I don't know where my sister and I got this from. Who knows? So the pasta is going to go in soon. Is this video available? Yes, it's going to be available, sweethearts. It's all good. So as you see, I'm thickening the sauce. It's getting nice and thick. Then we're going to add the Gorgonzola. Hi, Joanne. How are you, sweetheart? Hi, Rick says hi, Mama Cox.
Hi, Rick.
And hi, Joanne. How are you, sweetheart? So as you see, the cream is thickening up. I don't like to use a lot of cream. Another thing I love to do is to thicken with is I love egg yolks. We have a good friend of ours who has chickens, and he gives us his eggs daily. And so I have these beautiful eggs that I make pasta from, and I love to make a carbonara. So I might do that. See, I'm getting a free facial as we go. Always good. Looking younger by the minute. Hi, sweetheart. Fabulous. So as you see, we're thickening it up, and then I'm going to add my mezzi rigatoni to the water loves, and we're going to cook that up. Now, it says 14 minutes on the box here, paper, and usually to do mine very al dente. I do not like mushy pasta. I love it really al dente, plus I like to pour it in here, and then the rest of it cooks in the sauce. So I would say 10 minutes for sure. And I always love, excusez-moi, to cook everything with wooden utensils. I'm obsessed with wooden spoons. I have lots of them. I just think it's better than metal. It's better for taste, more traditional. See here, guys, we're thickening up the sauce. The cream is thickening up. And eventually I'm going to add the beautiful Gorgonzola to it. Here's another fabulous item that I have. This is a great mortar and pestle. I make pesto from this, but I've just found some beautiful. I made cacio pepe last week just to try it out, and I toasted the peppercorns and then I grind them in here. And we're going to add some of this beautifully freshly cracked toasted pepper at the end. It would be lovely with the celery dish, so it's fantastic. But this is a great item. They're not too expensive. I love to make pesto in this, Lars and myself. We make pesto in this because it's the traditional way. When you make it in a food processor, which is great, you can make it for a large crowd, but it tends to sort of bruise the basil, and I find make the garlic and everything, it's too intense. This is the way to do it. There's a lot of videos on YouTube to watch how to do a pesto. I might actually do some, if I get some nice basil, I will show you how to do a fantastic pesto genovese in that. You love al dente too, Joanne? Yeah. Al dente pasta is the only way to go. I find in this country, depending, I mean, there's great Italian restaurants here, don't get me wrong, and what they're doing. But I find we often tend to overcook it, that they really, when you see them take the spaghetti out for carbonara, it almost is breaking. You just can't believe how very al dente it is. So I am stirring rigatoni. There we go. And I'm gonna see, this is really thickening up beautifully. Just have time, and I'm gonna add the beautiful Gorgonzola. There's so many different cheeses now, and I tend to find really beautiful cheeses. I mean, I work in New York City and live there, and I love to go to Italy. It's a fantastic store. Lydia Bastianich owns it. There's two of them, and they have some of the most astounding cheeses you can find, but then at most astounding prices as well. So Parmigiano Reggiano, and Grana Padano, those two are the ones you have to use because they're the best. I find the Parmesans from Argentina or the United States, they're just not the same. They're not bad, but they're not Parmigiano Reggiano and Grana Padano. Grana Padano is another cow's cheese that's also aged. It's not as strong as Parmesan. I find the Parmigiano Reggiano is really the king of the cheeses, and it's fantastic, and it just a little bit goes a long way. I use these fabulous microplane graters, so it has a very beautiful feathery texture when you grate it on anything. I use it for cheese and for lemon zest. Obsessed with lemon zest, I'll show you. So we're getting very thick here, guys. You see how that's thickening up? You don't need butter, you don't need for this one. Hello, Peter. Hello, Connie. My friend Peter Iglesias is on. He lives in Latvia.
Hi, Peter.
He's amazing voice over artist, opera singer. Connie, hi, sweetheart. It's getting very thick. I may actually have to thin it down with some pasta water, which was a great idea. So I'm going to add this much, I'd say, of the cheese. Not all of it. That might be a bit too much. So just eyeball it. And there we go. We're thickening up. It's beautiful, cheesy, blue cheesy. And I was sort of inspired. I mean, I think of it as when you eat chicken wings, if people like chicken wings with the celery and blue cheese. Well, this is sort of that sort of thing. I've also made it with risotto. I've done it with a risotto where I do it with the celery, a little shallot. Cynthia. Hi, Connie. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Oh, thanks, love. You're my hair? Yeah, I just had my hair done, guys. Look at that, fabulous. I have to give my friend Heather a plug because she did an amazing color. I'm going to turn this down to low, loves, because it's really thickening up beautifully. And then I shall loosen it up when we add the pasta with a little bit of the pasta water. Thanks, sweethearts. Yeah. I mean, I was going, you know, how as you get older, you tend to go a little bit white, gray. And I thought, oh, I can embrace this. I can do this, right? I can be the strong woman. I can embrace this. No, can't. Then I came to a point where I was just becoming obsessed with it, and not obsessed, but very depressed about the white hair. And I said, you know what? I can't do this. We're not doing this. And my dear friend Heather had this gorgeous color, and there we are. Transformation. And see, look at this, guys, how thick it is. It's actually a little too thick because the cheese really thickens it up. But not to worry, we can save it. Hi, Janelle. Love. We can save it with the pasta water. I can even do that now. I'll use one of my here. And the pasta has been in here cooking for a few minutes. And just use a little bit because there's some, you know, now it's thickened up. Use a little of that. No fear, pasta water is our friend. It is fantastic. See how that's gonna loosen it up? It's great. Pasta water really is just mad. It is magic. I mean, look at that. Look what it did to the sauce. It transforms it and makes it just a beautiful, thins it out a bit, make it cling to the mezzo rigatoni. Ooh, hi Janelle. Hi, sweetheart. Any questions, guys? Like, what are your favorite things to cook Italian food-wise? What do you try experimenting with? Some people are afraid to cook. I say just go for it. Don't measure. Just be adventurous. You can always, you know, give it away. Who is moaning in the background?
Moni?
Moaning? Moaning. It could be the induction burner, sweetheart. There's a fan.
Yes.
And that could be the sound. Because there's no one else here except for my mom. She's not moaning. But I think it's the fan of the induction burner. That could be it. So, oh, lasagna. Yes. I love lasagna bolognese. It's not maybe my favorite thing to eat, but I love to make it. I know we used to make it and sell it at a restaurant here, and we would do it. It was about 4 hours. Peter's laughing. My mother's from Italy. You're speaking my language. I love all things Italian. Yeah, we all do. We're all just, we just love it. I know, it's just fantastic. And their food is beautiful. It's simple. It's all about the ingredients and the simplicity of the ingredients, but and the best ingredients. If you use the best Parmigiano Reggiano, the best pasta, if you make things homemade, if you use great eggs, if you use great cheese, you can have 4 ingredients and you have a great sauce. You don't need a lot of ingredients to make great food. Let me just check your loves. The pasta. Now, that will not be ready yet, but I will show you. Here we go. See, it's really, the Italians probably would pick it from there, but that's really hard. There's still too much bite. So we'll cook it for a few more minutes. And then I'll drain it. Mama put a drainer in. She's always thinking. She put a in the sink. Because this is going to be great. Gotta run, but brava. Oh, grazie. YouTube needs a Diva channel. Oh, grazie, Peter. Fantastic. Polenta with leeks and Parmesan.
Ooh.
Fantastic. Grazie, Peter. Peter's a great friend from college. Great opera singer, great voiceover artist. Lives in Latvia with his family. Actually a chef. He ran a food truck. Great talent. I'll probably post he has a great voice, almost like James Earl Jones type. He does. Great. So, He's probably going to help me with the video editing, which would be great. Hi, Jen. Hi, grazie a te. Hi, Jen, sweetheart. How are you? Welcome. Benvenuti tutti. As you see, it's thickening up again, so you just add more pasta water. More pasta water. Hi, Donna. How are you, sweethearts? Add more pasta water, turn it down, and we can go. So there's no worry about burning it. There's a lot of cheese here, so I'm just going to move this over here. I may finish it at the end with a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano, some lemon zest. I also have the pecans. Now, I should have been a good girl and toasted these beforehand. But I can do that now on the other burner behind me. But you don't have to. There's a very beautiful salted pecans. This is another reason I don't add a lot of salt, because these are salty as well. But I'm just going to chop them up. Beautiful to add a little crunch on top. But as I said, any nut you like will do. Or also what's great is a little bit of toasted breadcrumb. Fresh breadcrumbs toasted in a little olive oil or butter. Lemon zest, put that on top for crunch. Also fantastic. Or you don't need to add them if you have nut allergies or things like that. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you, love. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're all so sweet. Having a fabulous time doing these videos. So I could show you a lasagna. I'm going to add a little more cooking water, a little more pasta water is the key, as you see. There we go. And since I didn't put a lot of salt in it, it's not going to over-salt it. I know I once made a cacio pepe last week just to try it out. I had over-salted the pasta water, and since you use the pasta water as the ingredient for the sauce, it was a little salty. So I now learned, don't do it. Don't over-salt it too much. So see how that loosens it up? It's just beautiful with the celery. You could put more celery in. You could add leeks, would be lovely with this, but I just wanted that pure taste with the celery. Oh, hazelnuts, Joey, yes. Allie, yes, hazelnuts would be great. I love hazelnuts. The Italians are, love hazelnuts. They use them in almost everything. The chocolate, Nutella, their beautiful chocolate has a lot of hazelnuts in it. So here we go, it's thinning out. Let me just check the pasta. And here we go. We're getting there. It's close. It's getting closer, loves. Here it is. See? Yeah. Maybe a couple minutes, and we're there. Pine nuts are fabulous. I do have pine nuts. They would be great in it. Toasted up a little. What I may do now also, loves, some zest, lemon zest, is going to be beautiful in this. I love zest of lemons. It's one of my favorite things to add to my, they tend to sometimes get a bit dull. So I tend to have about 3 of them at a time, because you don't want to zest the white. Just go right to there, because the white the pith is very bitter. So just do the top of it and go like that's what I do. And then there we go. And that makes a huge difference. I find adding lemon zest to many things brightens it and just gives it a beautiful citrusy, bright flavor. Not adding lemon juice, but just the zest, because that's where the oils are, and when it heats, it's fantastic. So what other things would you like to see me make this week? How about carbonara? Would you like to see that? The egg yolk and pancetta or bacon sauce, which is fantastic. Beautiful sauce. I could make that. Risotto. Do you guys love risotto? Are you afraid of risotto? Don't be. It's one of the easiest things to make, and I could show you guys how to do it. We could do a beautiful one. I made one. I cook on Sunday for a family, and we perform. Lars performs guitar. I cook for them, and I did a beautiful risotto with pine nuts. Pine nuts with sausage and mushrooms, porcini mushrooms. Hi, everybody. Carbonara with the egg on top. Oh, well, yeah. I love eggs. I'm obsessed with eggs. I mean, I'm obsession. So carbonara would be interesting. I have seen some recipes where they actually poach an egg on top and then mix that in, sort of a new way of doing it. That would be great. I've always wanted to do a carbonara risotto with an egg on top. I thought would be fantastic as well. See, here it is, loves, all thickening up. We could do a carbonara. That would be fantastic. We're pretty close here to the pasta. I may just do another little touch of the water, just because it's good to have a little bit of water reserved as well at the end. I often will take just a mug, guys, you see, or you can use anything glass. I wouldn't use plastic. Put it in here, get a little pasta water just in case, keep it reserved. And
The handles, yeah.
thanks, Mama. Mama Lamberti's thinking so I don't burn my hands, because I tend to burn things. I burned my wrists. I mean, I've just been, yeah, the kitchen's dangerous. Would you like risotto, loves? I'm just checking. Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah. So now I'm going to drain it. Okay. Fantastic. Here we go. Here we go, love. So dump that right in. Boom. And here we go. Here we go. See, now there's the mezzo rigatoni. Fantastico. See how it's going to cling to that here? Beautiful. Yep. See, now there we go. We're cooking it on low, so it'll still cook. Beautiful. We could have more celery in it. I could have added probably another half cup, would have been great. So there's a ton of it in there. So now we cook it in here for a little bit. I think at the end I would use also a touch more lemon zest, just because it's great. Be careful, Joe. I'm good.
Yeah.
I haven't burned myself yet. There we go. So a little more lemon. Lemon zest is always good. You can always just put a ton in. It helps anything. And if anybody lived here, you could come over, guys, and share this with me, because I'm trying not to eat a ton of carbs. It's not easy. I was trying to do my fasting and do my keto, and then sometimes you're like, no, I just need some carbs. And if you're gonna eat the carbs, eat the real stuff, the real deal. You're just gonna eat the real thing. I can show you fabulous recipes. There's a great one using cauliflower rice. I love cauliflower rice just in general. And I make a risotto with it. So I made a risotto with funghi with cauliflower rice. It was very simple. It was great. Now, it wasn't risotto, but it was great. It was fantastic. So let's just cook this up. I would try to toss this, but when you take this off the induction burner, it stops, the heat stops, because as soon as you take it off, it turns off. So I can't do the big, fabulous chef flip. So you're just gonna have to see me doing it here with the sauce. So I think we're good. We don't need any more pasta water in this. I will add a touch of, I think, Parmigiano Reggiano, just a little bit. I haven't tasted it yet. We're gonna have Mama Lamberti taste it at the end. We're having Mama Lamberti taste it?
Okay.
There's onions in it. Mama Lamberti doesn't like onions. Chives, nothing from the onion family. So here we go. So that thickens it up a little bit. Beautiful. I'm just gonna, then we have the beautiful pecans here, loves. I'm gonna show you, you clean up a little bit and do a little pecan chop, sweethearts. And do a little pecan chopping and put those on the top. And I'll show you how we'll serve this up, lovies. Any other questions? Bob, Kai. Hi, Kai. Hi, everybody. Everybody's all over the place. I love this. You guys can join me for my cooking live videos. And when Lars is here, we'll have some live music too. We can do a lot of that, but it would be great to have your comments and ideas and anything you'd love to see. I'd love to do that. There's a great recipe for much love. Hi, Kai. Thank you so much, sweetheart. So I'm going to turn it off now, lovies, just because I don't want it to get too sticky to the pan, which is very possible. So here we go. Turn it off, and look at that sauce. Beautiful. I might actually just do a little bit more pasta water for the heck of it. There we go. Just to loosen it a little. We don't want it too thick. I find cream sauces can get very gluey, and I like it a little bit more, not watery, but you just want to be able to move it a little silkier, not so glommy. There's a new word. Hi, Lauren. Hi, sweetheart. Hello, Lauren. So now I'm just gonna throw some of the pecans in now, sweethearts, just to show you. There's some beautiful pecans in there. Fabulous. So we will get a plate. Here we go. I love these kind of plates. and serve that up. It's very white, as you see. It's a very white sauce. A little bit of parsley on top would be beautiful, but what I'll show you is I'll do a little more of the pecans, and I will do some of the lemon zest. Look at that. Fantastic. Let me get a towel just to wipe it off with. I want to see. There it is. Clean it up. So, a little pecan on top, loves. Look at that. And perhaps a little more lemon zest, just to give it some color. A little more lemon zest. And let's just take a few beautiful leaves here. Put it like right there. There we are. A few leaves from the celery, which are really fresh and beautiful. And there you go. There it is. The fabulous mezzi rigatoni with celery, sauteed with some beautiful gorgonzola and toasted pecans. Well, they weren't toasted, but you can toast them. But grazie mille for joining me today. It was great fun doing my first one today. And let me know if you have any ideas, comments, ways that it would be easier to see it, because this is all new for me, but I thought this kitchen was good in with these burners. Any recipes you have you'd like me to try out. Joanne, thank you, sweetheart. You live right up the street. You should come down and I can give you some of this. That would be fantastic. So let me know what you think, sweethearts. I want to say grazie mille for watching, for joining me. It's so fabulous, especially in this crazy time. Let's just cook and eat and have fun and not try to get panicky. I tend to be a little anxious as a person. Maybe some of you might know that, you think? But I'm just trying to remain calm. I'm on spring break this week from the college I teach. And so, yum. Thanks, sweetheart. Thank you, sissy. Yeah, I think it's going to be delicious. Well, I have to try it, right, loves? You have to see me try it. Because, you know, I have a big spoon here. Let's see how it is. Because my face won't lie. Here we go. Oh, yeah. That's fabulous. It's good. Very al dente. The pasta water, it's unctuous but not overly creamy. Not overly gluey and heavy creams. How some restaurants can make it so heavy with cream. It's just fantastic. I was fasting today. I'm breaking the fast with this. Always good, right? Fantastic. Really great. I think you're going to love it. Try it. It's easy. You're going to love it. Let me know what you think in the comments, sweethearts. I'm going to do my darndest to start my YouTube channel. I'll do these lives on Facebook. Melissa, hi, sweetheart. Hello, Mama Try. Yes, I'll have my Mama try it. When are you teaming up? Or when are we teaming up for a video? Well, I mean, my chef friend Kelly and I could team up because that would be a hoot nanny to team up. But I would love anybody to team up with. Guests come. I think it'd be great. I think we need to do more of these things. We could do music, singing. It would be great. Thank you, Lauren, sweetheart, for watching. We should have my mom. Mama, vieni. I know, but I'll just give it to you. Mom, she hasn't had her hair cut, so she doesn't want to be seen, you know. So I'll just have her try it. And
Grazie.
Yeah, now you can see her. She's right across. You can have the reaction. But I know Mom does love Gorgonzola.
Wonderful.
Oh! Here, Mama, black pepper.
Black pepper.
I forgot the black pepper,
I know,
lovies. I knew there was something I forgot.
For Mama.
This is my mom is obsessed with black pepper. So here we go.
It's delicious.
Lots of black pepper. Very. Hello, I totally missed what you made. No worries, we made a beautiful mezzi rigatoni with celery and gorgonzola and
Delicious.
pecans, and it's just fabulous. Very simple sauce. Guys, if you live anywhere near me,
Oh, we have lots
lots left.
Lots left.
come down, Lock Street, you know. The pepper almost kicked me.
Delicious.
So, come down. You want some food? Fantastic. You like it, Mama?
Yes, delicious.
Mama says
Very
that's
simple.
It's very simple, not overly complicated. Just that beautiful, simple celery and the gorgonzola taste.
Delicious.
Use it with blue cheese, gorgonzola, anything you'd like.
Oh, well.
It's fantastic. Mama's happy. E
I'm
tutti,
happy.
tutti happy.
Tutti happy.
So have a beautiful day, loves. Stay warm. Stay warm. Wash your hands with soap and water.
Yeah.
The Purell is just. So just remain calm. It's all going to be okay. We always have, you know, food and life and love and music and everything's fabulous. So have a beautiful, beautiful, hi Manny, hi everybody. Next time I'll rip down. Okay, sweetheart, come on down, you can join me. And bring your puppy. I'd love to see Charlie, beautiful collie. So have a great day, loves. I love you all. Ciao tutti, grazie mille.
Ciao.
Okay, ciao, 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 ciao.